Section 1.5, Angle Pair Relationships. In this section of the text, we'll look at 5 special pairs of angles. We'll first look at these 3, starting with complementary angles. Complementary angles are angles such that the measure of both angles will add to 90 degrees. For example, say we have angle A with a measure of 30 degrees. Then the complement to angle A, we'll name this angle B, must be 60 degrees, so that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B equals 90 degrees. And that makes 2 angles complementary. I'll give you another quick example. Say we have here we are, angle A again, and angle A has a measure of 53 degrees. What must the measure of angle B be so that A and B are complementary angles? Pause the video if you need to, and then restart when you're ready to look at the solution. Well, we know that the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B must equal 90 degrees. Which means 53 degrees plus the measure of angle B equals 90 degrees. So the measure of angle B equals 90 degrees minus 53 degrees, which equals 37 degrees. And that is our final answer. Going on to our next special pair, we have supplementary angles. Supplementary angles are 2 angles such that the measure of each angle will sum to 180. For example, let's start with angle A, and we'll use the 30 degrees that we saw above in the first example. If angle A is 30 degrees, then its complement, angle B, must be 150 degrees, because then the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B, which equals 30 plus 150, will equal 180 degrees. We'll try one more example. We'll look at the measure of angle C, and we'll say that C is 115 degrees. What is the measure of the complement to angle C? Pause the video if you need to. The complement to angle C, which we'll say is angle D, is the angle measure such that the measure of angle C plus the measure of angle D equals 180. So we have 115 plus the measure of angle D equals 180. The measure of angle D equals 180 minus 115. So the measure of angle D has to be 65 degrees. To see the next pair of special angles, go on to the next video.